Winnable.
No more Among Us talk for now.
I play this character, right?
Hey, we got the better
I
Queen
agree.
player in.
And you are
True.
unironically better at Queen than me.
I
So
really like this character.
Friend, it is
Yeah.
my understanding that you've not been on the team since the last time. So,
Yeah.
quick catch you up on our Queen comp here, because I'm going to assume you don't know anything. You're gonna be on Ash first, okay? You're gonna play. You don't play super offingly. Just play kind of safe. Just play a little bit back. The idea behind Ash is she's good with Queen into other brawl comps because you can hit big 5-man dynamites, right? That's really what you're looking for. That's your main like source of value. If you're not playing into brawl, then Ash isn't as good, and you can swap off to characters like Echo or Tracer or Sombra or like whoever you want.
Okay.
But
Should
a
I
lot of
TP
teams run
this
Queen
map
right
or
now.
just Genji from the get-go?
You should just do Genji.
Okay.
I don't like sim TP out in Queen Comp anymore because speed amp is pretty fast already. And then we're gonna be down a player if you TP. Like I know you have dash, right? But you're still gonna be behind. And you're not gonna get speed amp because you're too far behind and like that. I don't like that.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I
All right,
mean,
you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Fighting.
Let's go.
Fighting!
Fighting! Make calls. Let's work on a fight planning.
All right, speed up a
Fighting.
spawn. We're gonna try to get there faster than them and stuff main. Their left side. Play this corner with me. Queen's on point.
Run
They have Sombra, Sombra. Oh, they
Go
wasted
back,
two.
go back, go back.
I'm looking at Sombra. No, I'm looking at Tracer right side. Tracer right side. Blue on. Looking at Lucio. I need
Tracer.
help on pillar. I need help on pillar.
Close to port.
Pushing her.
No bell, no bell, no bell.
I'm down. Fight lost. Fight lost. Get out. Get out or die.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know where she
I
was.
don't take kindly to be knocked
Okay,
down.
they have beat.
I'm
They have
building up.
rush. They're close to Junker Queen's ult.
We can look to maybe rush mid fight when we get it. I can blade.
Alright, can we play? Can we walk out left here?
I'm behind.
Left.
Yeah, wait for.
He
Alright, we can walk. Walk with me. I want to push them this side. Carrie's right here. Carrie, Sombra run. Shoot Sombra.
Number one.
Tracer.
I'm dead.
Carry low.
Lucio in the middle of us. Lucio feeding.
I got Queen.
Lucio low. We have no Suzu. Lucio. I'm on
Carrie?
Sombra. Sombra one.
Oh my god, I'm crazy.
Tracer. Tracer on point. She's one. Nice.
Got her.
Do they have beat?
Yes, they have beat. Yes, they still have beat. They didn't use it, so they have beat. They have beat. They have everything except.
Alright, can we blade early to force beat and then then we use rush when they drop? They're walking right side. Can we blade?
Yeah.
Can I shot you?
I'm hacked. Okay, MP out.
I'm looking Sombra. Nice.
Tier one.
Heals.
Tier one. Nice. Good shit. Left. Tracer one. Nice.
Nice. Now we can gauge Queen and look for pop mid fight.
Okay, so they
Really
have
push JQ.
still have Queen, Rush, beat.
Didn't they Ajax?
I don't know.
Sombra right.
Ajax.
She down.
They have Pulse too. Close to Pulse.
They're dropping. Can we throw Bob here? That's alright. I'm looking for Queen. No, fight lost. Just die on point.
1 point.
No ult.
I am not ready to ride into the sunset.
Same plan.
Still have Junker, Rush. And they have Pulse. If they Ajax, they might be close to another beat though.
Alright, come main with me actually, main with me. I'm gonna run in and use Junker Queen out. We can throw Bob second, then beat if we need. Ready? 3, 2, 1, M-pin. I'm gonna Queen out.
Oh, EMP out.
Big,
Bell. Here's half.
Kiri low.
Gonna beat.
Kiri no cooldowns. Kiri no
Kiri,
cooldowns.
Kiri, Kiri.
Kiri on stairs. One.
Here one.
I'm hacked.
I'm looking. Lose your next. Lose your one. Queen can die.
Should I throw Bob when I get back?
Yeah, yeah, if you get back.
No, I think I lost.
I'm here.
I can blade.
Last fight because it's 90%.
Winnable. I'm looking at Lucio half. I'm getting pocketed, care. Tracer left side, Tracer 1, nice.
Tracer
Oh,
dead.
stuff, stairs with me. Queen one. Nice, Summer next. Don't let Summer hack anyone. Good shit, we can regroup. They're out.
I'm back in 5.
Yeah, Summer's on left.
I'm gonna
use rush when we get it. And then
I'm gonna stand up to take poke for rush.
You're gonna have rush. There's another EMP.
Queen's main. They're rocking main. Lucio one.
I'm hacked.
Out.
Summer's out.
Look, Queen no shout.
Heals.
Lucio one.
Blue one.
Oh, I'm shoot Queen. Queen low.
On me.
Kiri one.
Here one.
Kiri no bell. Nice.
One Queen next.
2 against 2.
Queen. Ah,
I think good shout.
that's tough.
So close.
Froggy, can you touch?
No, I'm hacked.
That's tough.
Oh, close.
He was waiting for me just on the corner there.
I'm gonna talk mainly about fight planning here, because I'm telling you guys we're working on it.
Score.
Alright, so first, there was 2 fights in a row where we said we wanted to engage with Queen ult. Why is that a bad idea? Can anyone tell me that? Suzu, exactly. Now there's also another reason. It's because they might have beat. So if they all track that they don't have beat, then we can force Suzu and Queen. Easy. Super easy. Alright, now, on a spoiler. Alright, so we have 2 ults that we can fight plan beat to use against. Alright, what are those 2 ults that they have? You know?
EMP.
Queen ult and EMP.
Yes, those 2. Right, so there's a fight plan where we said we can engage with like Queen ult, or we can throw Bob and beat if needed, right? We should instead plan, hey, do we know they have one of those 2 ults? If yes, beat that ult, alright? Because then we'll be expecting a beat to come out right as that ult happens, and we'll be instantly flipping tempo back onto them. We'll have the advantage if we beat that. So that's something to call and think about pre-fight. The Bob calls are pretty good mid-fight. I like those. If they have EMP, right? We need to either like say, hey Froggy, you need to hide and beat EMP, or we need to int in and expect to lose the fight. Because EMP is not an ult that you should be able to beat. Now you guys did, but you shouldn't be able to. EMP is still very, very strong. So it's something you either beat or you lose to 90% of times. Alright, so remember that in fight planning. If they ever rush, you guys have to kite, otherwise you should lose fight. So there's one time you guys they rushed, and there wasn't like an instant kite call. Arctos, I think you kind of kited a little weird that fight, if you remember. It's when they were retaking, and so you kind of died pre-fight. But let's say Arctos doesn't make like a weird cut like that. Still, the rest of us aren't super ready to kite, so that should be called, and then you guys should leave right away. And you guys should kind of have that fight plan if Froggy tracks rush. Say, hey, we're either counter rushing or we're kiting. Have that fight plan pre-fight. I know it's a lot. I'm throwing a lot on you guys, but just kind of try to work with it a little bit. But yeah, you guys can ready up. We're gonna do the same thing. Take high ground.
Alright, you guys ready?
Alright.
High ground.
Fighting.
Get out, high ground.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're speeding up.
Fighting! Speed.
Speeding.
Capture the objective.
Strike with the fury of another world.
They played lower.
They're on point. Ryan Sim.
Alright, we want to poke down the Ryan. Force out resources. I'm gonna drop down right side. We can play together. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Dropping. Shoot at Ryan. Ryan low.
One.
I big axe on corner. We walk in. They no Suzu. I'm pulling right. Oh, I'm split. My bad.
You're around the corner. Same half.
Get out.
Regroup on corner. Wait for a Genji.
Okay, they're gonna be close to Shatter. Sim wall.
They're prepping high for us. We can rush main.
We're gonna
if we
go
fast.
low. Yeah. We're gonna rush to point. Ready?
Fast.
3, 2, 1. Go. Walk point.
Spinning.
Oh, we might get.
Line's on point. Line burning. Walk on line. Keep going.
Speed out.
I'll do winnable. Keep targets. Winnable.
Oh, there's Sim May on point.
You guys are really split. Wait.
One.
Regroup. Cut her
Oh, you can
group.
go.
I'm here. We can walk with speed. We're up.
Oh, we gotta come back with Blaze Blade. We can use rush and get it.
Hook Ryan out. I put Lucio in. Lucio low. Lucio 1. Oh, I got her. Yeah.
Alright, get out.
Okay, they use rush and shatter that fight. Regroup.
Sim
we
wall.
go-
Sim wall Shatter beat.
We can
And,
blade the force
Blizzard.
beat and then Queen ult.
I am not ready to ride into the sunset.
Come high ground with me.
私がついてる。
They have a lot of ults. It's gonna be tough. Okay.
Yeah, we should just rush in.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey.
We can use rush. Throw rush blade if they beat out Queen ult after.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, 1. Walk. I'm shooting Sim low.
Alright, Lays.
They use freeze.
Play for beat. Oh, they're close.
Oh, shit, I had no choice.
Huge
Alright.
ult.
So we're struggling a bit into playing into May on this map. So their comp is built to play into point. So we have to take fights off of point, which can be tricky if they're just forcing point all the time. If they're forcing point, you guys have to burn resources to the point where it's like even if you do take a fight in their territory, you guys still hard roll them. That can be a little bit tricky to do with your comp. Arctis is gonna be really good at it because he's Ash, right? Ash is like a super good counter to what they're running. But the rest of you kind of struggle. So if you guys want, you guys can make another swap and have Karo and Froggy just go Pharmacy. Pharmacy does full counter their comp. So that's an option if you guys feel like you're struggling to break. If you're gonna go for that, if you guys want to run Pharmacy into Sim May comps, you have to do it like ASAP, like as soon as possible, like right away. So that means you guys can either lose first fight fast, or you can literally just go back to spawn right away and swap. If you guys don't like playing the Sim May comps like that, it's your guys' call. But otherwise, you just need to force resources. Like you guys have to bait wall, and you weren't really trying to do that. And then you guys have to force other resources like Suzu or Run Shield or something like that. But baiting wall is really what you guys struggle with.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, bro's hinting a little too hard. Just a little bit.
Remember to
it's the
break
same.
wall as well. Kunai's 40 damage, I can't do it on my own.
That was brained whenever I saw it.
Yeah, you guys should try to break wall. Your comp is pretty short out there.
Yeah.
So I don't know how often you guys.
How much does each pillar have?
250.
What, 250? Something like that?
To
That's a lot
make
of
sure you're just
health.
all calling the similar or like the same pillar. Typically, my team does. We break center pillar. It's the easiest one to break. So you guys can call that and then kite Ant towards the center pillar. And if you're playing something like Queen, you have no defensibility, so you could actually break it too if you wanted.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably on me also to turn around and break it because I'm gonna do more damage than most of us.
Alright, run the same thing here. You guys can make swaps though. Think about swaps. But alright.
Alright, I'm gonna reduce it.
Fighting.
I think.
We're gonna go left side. Speed.
Speeding.
Still too early to call it quits.
They're on Ryan again. Ryan's Sojourn. So they're just gonna sit back and off angle. Ryan's coming
They're
right
they're
side.
flanking.
I'm
Rush
flanking right
through- rush through on their
Roll
head.
up.
Rush the Sojourn.
Yeah, rush the Sojourn, rush the Sojourn, rush the Sojourn, run on Sojourn, run on Sojourn. I'm speeding us, speeding us, speeding us. Just chase her.
I'm dead.
Oh. Alright, Ryan's gonna be just try to cut out through here. Try to cut out through Mega Room. Actually, winnable. I'm walking Ryan. Ryan's low. Ryan half. Kiriko's alone on the right side. Try to force her out.
You're going on Soj. Soj 1.
Kiri next to me. Kiri one.
Carry.
Can't see you in there.
Oh my fault. Just regroup. Out.
Rush move type when we get it. Maybe Blade is 12. I'm gonna just build it.
They're gonna have
I gotta
Shatter.
pick. I gotta pick.
They have Beat.
From the bone orchard.
Rush. And Noon, I think.
Push
Refer
TP.
Kiri.
So let's go.
The Kiri is 1. Kiri, no bell.
You're alone. We're not.
I
Our
did
Kiri
not
wasn't back
need-
yet.
To go that far, my bad.
Just died.
Done.
Duck.
Slamming Kiri. Ults.
Alright, we can rush Blade.
Hi.
I'm gonna die.
Pitch a fit. Hey.
I got out.
Good go.
Come here. Anything else?
Alright, we can walk with
Shatter.
Rush. We can walk with Rush when we get it.
They have a lot of ults.
Up down Ryan shield. Break Ryan shield when you see it. Ryan no charge.
We have
Cool,
Rush.
shoot Ryan shield. We can walk. We can walk. Cast one. No, Ryan. Sojourn point.
Soj.
Sojourn one. Nice.
Alright, as
We
soon as
have
we see
Beat,
Suzu...
no.
Sorry.
They have DPS ults. Beat.
On your horizon.
I didn't see them Shatter.
They shatter when they rush. We use Queen ult as soon as we see
They're going out
Suzu,
left side.
we
They're
use
going out left
Bob
side. They're going out left side.
And then just beat for Sojol.
Take him to the wasteland.
What?
Yes,
Oh.
behind.
Run one. One of them maybe. I don't care.
We have Surge behind.
Almost done. Damn it.
Alright, we can reconnect with Bob.
Hey.
Again, beat for Soj.
They have Sojourn. Beat. Close to another Shatter.
Alright, whichever side they're playing, we're gonna amp the other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Amp left side. We're gonna throw Bob in. I'm shooting Ryan. Lucio up in the air. Lucio one. Nice. Sojourn low.
Bob's off point. Cast half under.
Kiri no cooldowns on point.
You won't get the best of
I'm
me.
gonna beat.
What about? I'm shooting Kiri.
Kiri.
You cast in the
Straight
chimney.
up 3,
Kiri.
3, 1. Cast one. I don't care.
I'm dead.
Let's go on. I'm looking at Lucio next.
Lucio. What? It's like. Oh, that's really unfortunate, Arctis. You blinked from one side across the other.
I don't
Anyways,
know where it's from.
First I'm gonna talk about that noon. So you guys kind of got caught out. And I understand why you queen ulted, but we both know it was wrong.
Yeah, we
I was behind him and died. This character
completely
sucks.
understand it, though. So that's kind of like it's okay. It's up to Froggy to track, right? Which I assume he did. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. Right, and then if we know that, right, we have to play corners. I mean, we should be playing corners anyways, guys. And if we're gonna like speed amp across, like okay, if we're gonna go across, we should be calling to speed across as 5. But we weren't really doing that, so it's important either play corners or be stacked as 5 or rotating. All right, and if we start or rotate and they noon like that, it's called a speed amp out. We fucking leave. You can even commit shout to get your asses out of there. because you cannot die to that. But we weren't really ready. We got super caught out, and we kind of played a little bit.
Welcome to Rialto.
Other than that,
Ready for battle.
Kai, I want to talk to you a bit about Genji here. So you need to chill out on the dashing in bit. You're going a bit too early. You shouldn't dash into the entire team unless you see a kill. All right, before then, just poke. Just poke. But let Ant be the one that's in. All right. Then, if you guys have a little bit of space and you see the Soju off angling, you can go dash and match the Soju. You did it last fight, I noticed, but that was probably the one fight you shouldn't have. I mean, I guess it was fine, but typically if a Soju ults, you guys have to try to LOS it.
She was one and I whiffed. I just
Were
sucked.
you, I mean, okay, you were really close to winning
Well,
the
she
duel,
wasn't
but
one,
you,
she was half, but I whiffed.
you shouldn't have taken the duel. Anyways, what you guys should have done is you should have had like people kind of like LOS her from where you guys had like 3 people on bridge, I think. And it was touching point, and then Kari, you could have probably been point 2, I think, with him before you dashed in. You guys could have played inside and played like the corner, and then you guys could have been safe. Your backline would have been in a little bit of danger if she walked bridge, but it was just kind of like she had good setup and we didn't have time. But try not to take duels against an ulting Soju. Other than that, take duels against a Soju all the time, Kara. But don't force dashes into the enemy team to try to get to try to buy space because you're gonna.
Real quick, I need to restart my computer. I have 9 FPS.
All right, sounds good.
So I'll
Mine's
be
good.
back.
Okay, cool. Now we're gonna play our sniper comp. Hey, Arctis, how's the Hanzo?
Average.
Average. What do you think about your Ash?
My Ash is probably my best out of 3 snipers, but
Okay. But you're not super comfortable with snipers.
no, that's probably
Okay.
the worst of the hits can I have.
Oh. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you don't have to play Widow.
Oh, alright.
we got our little Widow connoisseur is returning his PC on. But that means you have to play Hanzo.
Okay, that's fine.
How's your tracer, you think?
I don't really know.
You're not sure? What's your most comfortable DPS?
Gas.
Gas.
Cassidy.
Unfortunately, it's pretty bad right now.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem.
Hey, maybe next week. Maybe next week.
Yeah, good thing he's gonna be broken next week.
Surely.
I'm not completely sold on the cast yet. I need to see how it works first. Because if it like only blocks movement abilities after it explodes, you should be able to react to it away by using your movement abilities beforehand. And then it's not gonna be that
But
bad,
what
so
if it?
that's
But
fine.
what if it like locks you down while it's attached to you though? That'd be fucking awful.
Well, that'd be OP, right?
Mhm.
But it's Blizzard, and Blizzard doesn't make things that make sense. So it's gonna be the shit one, I bet.
True.
Probably.
I mean, it's still like not terrible if it doesn't affect you till after it explodes, but I would prefer the damage if it does, because at least you can
Yeah.
combo the damage with like a headshot and then die.
Hello.
Welcome back.
You made it.
Hello.
Has your things been resolved?
I think so.
Okay.
As ever, I don't know what my siblings were doing that was making my computer literally explode.
Nice.
Existing. No, I'm kidding. It's me.
Yeah, probably. Children are innately agents of chaos, so.
I love when my existence makes people suffer.
Great.
If
They
you
call-
can't be
they-
the best, become the worst.
They
Mhm.
call him
That's what
Milo
I'm saying.
Murphy.
Nah, I'm just saying the best don't lose, but guess what? The best lost. What now?
Shit.
What now?
Villain arc.
Damn.
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Inspector Gadget.
Mhm.
So true.
Agreed.
Ever just n- not and then do and then you
What?
Oh, that's so deep.
What did he just say?
Have you ever not but do?
You
Not
ever
get
not,
him.
but then you do and then you am. I don't know what's so complicated about it.
I'm back.
I am not here, by the way. I don't know where I am, but I'm not here.
You're not here.
This is a fake
You're
arrow.
going into custom games.
Sorry.
That's where you're at.
I'll lock in the widow.
I am.
Huh?
Keeks, Widow,
I am.
and press W. Carol
Oh,
Coach, easy.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute.
I
Yo,
don't want
what-
to play that
get-
character. That
yo,
character
get me
makes
on the Widow, my
sad.
kid.
I don't
Yeah.
want to see the King's Widow. I don't.
You seen my widow before?
I've not, and I don't
I
think I want
have.
to.
I have.
How bad is this?
Well, let me tell you, my diva accuracy is higher than my widow accuracy.
Ooh, we.
That's impressive.
Cracked on the diva, honestly.
I don't think so.
I mean, you're somewhat semi-YouTube famous, so yeah.
Hey,
Wasn't that for the signal?
I'm checking
Oh no, that
diva
was for the Diva Bomb,
accuracy.
wasn't it?
Mhm. That was for the Diva Bomb.
Your weapon accuracy on Diva is 22%.
I hope your widow's higher than that.
If your widow's lower than that, we have a problem.
35%.
Oh, I am better
you're
at
safe.
widow.
Wow.
Hmm.
Alright, let's compare to cars. Who's car?
Alright. Just give me a second for Miles to load in.
I'm going to 50. Yeah, I think I lose, guys.
Hmm?
Kara's weapon accuracy is also 35.
What's his scope
Wow.
weapon accuracy?
Hey,
Oh, scope
My
critical
scope crit
accuracy.
accuracy.
Vegan accuracy as good as Kara accuracy? Question mark?
Surely.
Oh my
We
Alright,
definitely
is
go
this,
for the same difficulty of shots as
Who's
well.
Shirley?
New Widow main?
is this what we're walking out on? Are we ready? Are we
Alright,
ready?
you guys got
I'm
this,
ready.
fighty.
I'm going out
Sure.
left.
I'm down with
I'm
it.
gonna go bottom left.
I'm going out right.
Wait, hang.
They have a Torb.
Ash
and
half.
an Ash.
Got
Nice.
Ash.
Poking their high ground. They have a Ram on the corner. They want to brawl this, but they're not holding close, so you can just keep poking them out.
Ram discorded.
Mercy high. We do have this Mercy high.
Good drop. Bat's playing back high.
Got
Unlucky.
Ram discorded.
I'm blocking.
Purpled.
Backing. Ram lower. We can burn him. 3, 2, 1.
Zen's
Quick
dead.
lamp. Wasted lamp.
Got nothing.
We have their high ground, so they haven't gotten much. Ash playing back
Ash.
right. Mistake.
Perhaps high with us.
Shooting Torb. Torb low.
Discorded.
Ash.
Mercy.
Ram
Got Ash.
Ram used his form. Ram low.
No lamp.
I don't see you. We do.
Got
Ram
Orb.
shield.
No GP.
Ram has
Quick
no
shield.
form. Ram has no form. Ram can die.
Ram discorded.
Mercy 1.
Slept him. He didn't get attacked.
Mercy has loot.
You got Bab.
Ram low.
They're on Hunter now.
They have Ram ult. They have
Ram's close
window.
corner here. No form.
They have Valk.
Hunter's
They
half.
have Molten Core. Close to Dragon.
No one
Next
can
fight
hide
we're gonna have a
from my
3
sight.
That's Orb. Or
Ram touching. Ram 1. Brick lamp.
Tap
Bab
down.
one.
Ram can
Ram
still die.
discord
Ram can still die. Nice. Map low. Brick. Or kill Mercy. Mercy. Mercy.
Orb 1.
I'm low, I'm low.
Mercy 1 on.
Go.
Maybe?
No, we got it. We got
Ram
it.
discorded.
They're just dying, yeah.
Nice.
Good shit. I'm gonna push up and take their high ground.
They have everything still but Dragon. They don't have Dragon.
I'm looking to Nano or Hanzo mid fight.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up and put shield. Thor's poking it down. Shield's gone, shield's gone.
Ram's
I'm
one.
on cart.
There. I'm
Not
eating.
sure should be.
Yeah, I can drop. Or I can drop if you get caught around corner. They're playing for high ground though.
Just drag him off.
I can look flux here. I can look flux here. Yeah, big flux, big flux, big flux.
Getting out.
Big flux. We can dragons when they land. Dragons when they land.
Reloading. Is that the Hanzo on stairs?
Last fight. Last fight. Last fight.
Okay.
Dragon 2 is.
They still have
Cette fois, je ne
Ram.
rigole pas.
They use window, right? They have dragon, Valk, and molten core.
Alright, place the liquor pick.
Hanzo.
Nice.
You must like having me around.
I got Frank.
Putting damage up there.
You take high again.
Yeah,
Ram
I'm walking up
discarded.
to the left.
Got Ram.
Nice. Alright, I'm just gonna I'm gonna take cart around corner.
Mercy.
Fine.
Nice.
Oh,
It's just Bap and Torb on the corner. Bap used lamp and broke lamp.
Discarded.
Bap low.
got Twerp.
Bap one.
Got Bab.
Moving cart.
My ears just
Far
earned
back.
my savings out of 5k. Oh, I'm so good.
Let's see who will be.
Okay, they're on Kiriko now. More than Kiriko. Okay, they have everything. I think they have it on the dragons out.
Any carry? Oh, I'm looking.
Died.
Fight loss. Just bigger.
Got Hanzo.
Nice. Alright, I'm retaking high ground from right.
The rest of
Right over
Hanzo.
here.
They have everything.
Rose going up top.
No
Pushing
one
high.
can hide from my sight.
We're playing around corner.
Wait for that
Breaking
shield to
taking
go.
ram shield. Yeah. Ram walking. Cause I knocked him off high ground.
I
Gotta
did
play
that.
hard,
I
play hard,
did
play hard.
that. I can't heal you.
Okay, I'm flanking.
Ram, give me Hanzo. Hanzo low.
Hanzo.
Fury half.
Fury low.
Akiri.
How
No TP.
vexing.
I'm getting out.
Ram discarded.
Set
I
the
needed
ram.
that.
Fury low.
Hanzo's high right there.
They have support alts and molten core.
Back on stairs.
Hanzo's up on stairs.
Hanzo half.
60 seconds.
I can't go that way without y'all.
Shooting Ram low. You can dragons off high ground.
Ram discarded.
Grand Dragon heals the stairs.
Torb one. I need help.
You're behind a wall. I can't see you.
Fluxing on cart to get out.
Dead.
I cannot get out. You have to help.
Back
Fury
in
one.
You're behind cart.
Akiri.
30 seconds.
Hanzo left side.
How unfortunate for you.
Hanzo half.
Didn't touch. Shooting Hanzo one. I'm shooting Torb.
Ram discarded.
low. Mercy off
low.
res. I stopped res. Mercy low.
Ram, look Ram.
Ram one.
Kiriko discarded.
Ram up in the air. Ram.
Mercy's half.
Ram discarded.
I'm shooting
No
Mercy.
one can hide from my
Mercy low.
Ram discarded.
Get this cart. Ram low. Ram cut off.
Fuck.
Almost at mines. Come on, cart.
Tracer's behind on your Ana.
Come on, cart.
There we
Bring
go.
the cart. Oh!
Man.
Complete.
This map sucks.
Whoa, Widow player hitting on the Widow map.
The first point is
Anyways.
awesome, the second point is mid.
It's just
Anyways,
it's the worst Widow map of the Widow maps, you know?
it
Yeah.
is, that is true.
Ready for battle.
Anyways. First, because
Yes.
you know what I'm gonna say?
Probably that the sheet says BAP.
Yeah. Okay. So
Although
I'm gonna say,
I was on it and no one said anything. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say you are on Anna, so I'm not gonna play you because no one said anything.
Yeah, that's
Right?
I'm not here. I just figure everyone knows the Widow
You
comp.
have been on BAP.
to be fair, I slept every single ram ult.
That is kind of fun. But in neutrals, ammo is very important. So you should have been on BAP. Other than that, breaking second point can be pretty difficult. So if you guys want and you're struggling, you can't get the opening picks, Karo can get his angles, maybe Arcos can't get angles. You guys can swap to a Ramatra comp to break second. You guys won't get stuck here all the time. Usually you guys get through it, but sometimes you will get stuck here. Sometimes teams are gonna know how to hold it, and you guys are gonna get held because it's kind of difficult for a poke to get into the second half of Rialto segment. So you guys can swap comps. The only time you can't swap off of poke, if playing into Rialto second, is if they are also on a poke comp, because if you guys lose the fight, getting across bridge is really hard. But they weren't on a poke comp. Like they had like a sniper and like ram, but that's not really the same thing. So you guys could have swapped. Also, and taking second part of second, you're on high ground and you went for a flux on stairs. And I'm gonna be honest, I do the same fucking shit. I see, I can hit 3 people that will flux. How could it be bad? The problem is, it looks really good as a Sigma player to hit a flux on the stairs. You know what I'm talking about? It looks really good because you can hit like 3 people, sometimes even 4. But if there isn't any immediate follow-up from your team, it's pretty much a waste of flux, and it's really hard for your team to get immediate follow-up. So typically, it's considered not the best flux in the world. On the other hand, if you swing from low ground, which you did in like later fights, and then go for a flux on stairs, it's a lot better because you'll be able to have a sniper with you, and then they'll be able to follow up on that flux. But if you're going from high ground to hit that flux, they're going to be behind you, also on high, and then they're not going to have an angle. So it's not as good. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
But I literally do the same fucking fluxes, so don't feel too bad about it.
Damn it,
Other than
Karo.
that, you guys can ready up.
You beat me to it. Fighting.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm too slow at typing.
1. Attackers incoming. The sword of
Oh,
I'm monkey.
looks like they were on dive.
Around the right.
Echo.
Left.
Front Sombra behind.
Sombra's trapped.
Echo.
Monkey can die.
Monkey discorded.
Monkey really low. I'm dropping to contest. I'm playing corner.
Monkey discorded. Monkey discorded.
Monkey low on cart.
I'm dropping.
Sombra
Back behind.
Sombra.
That's not
Nice.
Dead.
Looking trying to put the on a high.
I'm playing really far back so I can't get dove easily.
And we have to
Alright.
play back because we're poked. Okay.
Maybe waiting for Sombra to set up. Sombra left guy. Sombra, nice.
Monkey
I'm
discorded.
with him.
Monkey.
Poking Mercy. Mercy in the middle.
You must like having me.
Monkey more than half. Okay, they're gonna be. They I think they have monkey.
You can't hide.
Yep, they're all
They have nano.
Go alone on cart. She's off.
They're close to EMP.
Alright, keep up spy check for Sombra.
She's on me. I got her.
Monkey's headshot. Monkey's half.
Monkey discorded.
Monkey one. Cut him, cut him. Burn monkey, monkey one,
I
monkey
can't
one,
help
monkey
you
one.
out there.
Echo's
I'm dead.
alone. We're just kiting out.
Hey, they're not
Let's
pushing
fight.
far.
Back in action.
God does not need the primal in here. What is he
He's
doing?
low.
Monkey can die. We can push this. We can push this.
I missed. My bad.
No one can hide from my sight.
I can look for flux here. Can we flux
Hey,
dragons on
headshot.
start?
He discorded.
3, 2, 1. I flux Ana. Just
don't
Ana.
see
Just
you.
Ana. Give me any care. Mercy's resing Ana.
Echo behind, I'm dead.
It's getting.
Mercy half on cart. Mercy dead. I need help. I'm looking Ana.
That's only you.
Can't help you.
Your supports are dead.
And your tragedy begins.
Let's set up for a second.
Yeah, try to take high. Make it hard for them to cross bridge.
Looking for window.
I'm rotating.
You are completely healed.
I didn't see them. Okay, they have EMP. They have nano. Flux.
Got Ana.
There goes your other.
I mean, Mercy. Valk.
Fucking
and
Echo low on cart.
Monkey discorded.
Help Mercy.
I'm dropping a monkey. Monkey can die. Someone on cart.
There's an echo over here.
Now you see me?
I got Trank.
Echo's still on corner over there. Care.
They have EMP, so I'm gonna.
Echo's there.
Echo's in stairs.
Barrier nearly smashed.
Somber 2.
Somber's headshot.
Nice. Poking monkey. Don't let them cross easy. Ports are walking. Monkey's nano. That Echo's
Monkey
half.
discorded.
I'm eating Sombra damage. Sombra low.
Mercy's half.
Mercy can die.
I lost.
Oh,
I'm dying on cart.
The plot thickens.
True strength does not always lie in
My little insect.
I wanna swap like a ram brawl for third point to play into them. So Somber's out. We can play. We can push. We can contest this third point. I have flux soon.
I have good.
Monkey discorded.
Monkey's discorded. Fuck monkey. I can flux the tanks. I'm fluxing tanks. Tanks are flux.
I'm hacked.
Yeah,
Stop.
shoot
Monkey low. Monkey low.
Got Sombra.
Monkey's still low. Monkey can die. Monkey can die.
Monkey.
No, I'm on point.
I died.
Did they cap or no?
No.
No. Still
It's
says 1.
0.01.
Yeah, point zero.
Yeah, you're right.
Skill issue, methinks. I gotta
And
spawn.
Tracer instead of Sombra.
Help.
Ults.
Help.
Ults.
What else do they have?
I think they have.
You primal.
They just monkey. Yeah, they have nano. They don't tracer now. They have copy. They don't use copy. Copy, Valk, nano.
Monkey has no bubble.
Oh, they're on Tracer now.
He's
Oh
low.
fuck! I dropped.
Monkey going under.
We can shoot monkey. He has no primal. Monkey can die.
30 seconds.
Monkey.
Time to teach these bugs.
Tracer low on
Green
point.
lamp. Break bubble. Slept.
Mercy discorded.
Crawling. I'm not there.
Slot is
Monkey
just
on
off.
your zone.
I'm popping ram. I think Hanzo's
Go. Yeah, Hanzo's good. I'll go like Torb. I think Torb's good here. You do have to be careful with the echo though.
Brain in gear.
Oh, you gotta be careful. I'm not. I got late. Killed.
High hopes for you.
I think Tracer's right when we walk out.
All right. We
Yeah,
can
she
walk out.
is.
We can push out right
There.
side to force her out. We push out right side to force her out. I'll walk this way. I'll walk this way. I'll walk this way. Force tracer, 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 tracer. I'm alive. I can live. I can live. Shooting monkey. Monkey low. Looking for Ana alone on by car.
Two's low.
More, I'm out. Look it out, Froggy. Out, Froggy.
Let's play safe.
I'm dead. Too late.
30 seconds.
Maximum power.
Coming out left door.
Engage.
I got Ana.
I'm not dead. I'm looking tracer. Tracer one.
There's one. There's still one.
Come on, Ray.
Where Matra's balanced, even as Echo, surely.
10 seconds remaining. Round
Alright. So
Let's get to
typically, playing a Winston comp into a Sigma comp can be kind of difficult because you get poked out super hard, especially with Discord order, right? But as soon as you kind of figure out your tempo with the Winston comp, you can start rolling over the Sigma comps. Sigma comps tend to lose the Winston comps unless if it's a hard sniper map. Rialto is a sniper map, but it's not like a hard sniper map. It's not circuit or anything, right? Widow can't insta win for free. So that typically means you guys should look to make swaps right away. I think on first point,
Quick
you guys played it
question.
pretty well with.
Do you guys want to
Fair enough.
practice Blizzard World again, or do you want to do Kings?
Can we do Kings?
Yeah. Okay.
Coach's decision.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Up they want to go Blizz.
These guys are so fucking good.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, you guys can do Blizz. You can do Blizz. Anyways, you guys should typically swap early. You guys did end up swapping, which is good. I'm happy you guys made that decision. Although I think it's late. You guys should have swapped in the second half of first. But your swaps were like okay. First I want to say I like your idea behind the Ram comp. I don't think it's as good. There's another comp I think is better. I'll get to that. Kara, your swap to Torb is, in my opinion, mega quirky, but quirky isn't a bad thing. I don't know if your thought process is behind it where like, hey, I can kind of shut down the trace and the echo a bit. If that's where your thought process, that's where it's good. That's where the Torb pick can be good. I do think
Actually,
swapping
thought process.
Echo would be better. But Torb is not bad. So shout out to you for the swap. Arctos, because you're new here, typically in Ram comp, we'll run Hanzo Tracer. Typically you're going to be the Tracer, but you are already on Hanzo, so I think it's fine that we called the Stay Hanzo and have Kara try something different. But typically if you're not on Hanzo, we'll have you go Tracer and we'll have Kara go Hanzo. Then also, well, there's also another Ram variant where on the hard brawl maps it'll go like Cast May, or in the current meta it'd be Hanzo May, but typically it'd be Cast May in the future. But then also the comp I think would be better is if you guys swap the Diva comp. Diva comp is really good at soaking dives and punishing a Winston. And it's also really strong in Rialto against Winston comps to try to run in. So it could be like Ant is on Diva, you put Froggy on Brig, you put PSI on Ana, you put Arctos on, typically it's going to be Tracer, and then we're going to put Kara and Echo. And then your whole plan is kind of just shit on their monkey. So typically on Rialto, you guys should think of that as a swap. It's really, really strong in Rialto. I know we don't play a lot of Diva here. I know Ant's comfortable on Diva, but we don't play a lot of Diva here. But in Rialto, when teams are winning instant, you guys should think about that swap because it is really strong. So yeah, I like your thinking on the Ram swap. Good thinking, guys. Proud of you. Now we're up. We're running Queen, so we're putting Arctos back on Ash and Pixar back on.
You're saying I should have swapped on Brig?
You should have swapped Brig on first, yes. Also, I want to say, for the Diva swap, guys, any of you could have made your swap and had it still work in the sitcom, except for PSI. PSI, you'd only want to swap Ana if Ant swaps Diva. But like for the rest of you, any of you alone could make that swap, and it would still make sense and it'd be better than what you guys are running. So it's like it doesn't have to be a full team swap. It can be individuals too if you guys still want to run the sniper comp.
Alright, we're gonna walk right side on this and clear high ground.
PSI, a thing for you this round. One habit that you've got from me watching is that you'll go for like it's a comp habit of you'll go for like 6 or 7 left clicks in a row on like a long range target that you're not realistically going to be able to kill. And so in those situations, so for this map, try and limit it to like unless there's actually no one that needs healing and you've thought about it, try and limit it to like a maximum of 3 or 4 left clicks for each healing.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. I had a top 500 coach tell me to just poke when we don't need healing between rounds.
Okay. There was a time on Nepal that I was watching the people did need healing and you were poking. So I thought I'd just mention it.
Okay. I'll try to watch it.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys ready?
Ready?
Yep.
Fighting.
Alright, fight tank.
Fighting.
Right side to high ground. I'll deflect in front of us if we need it.
Alright, so walk right side, walk right side.
They're on Torb, Ash, Mercy.
Alright, found this high ground. We're gonna speed to get through. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Speed, speed, speed. Right side, right side, right side. Aw, it's unlucky.
I'm dead.
I'll fight lost. Just get out.
Hey there.
No, we need to speed a bit, but we need to be a little bit more closer together. Just speed fast for.
Yeah.
I was
We'll
going
have our
on
Genji.
E.
We'll have our Genji deflecting. We'll all walk. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Speed through. Just stabilizing here. Rem's walking. Swinging on there. Rem.
Reload heals.
Rem can still die maybe? No, fight lost.
Ash dead.
You maybe hold this
Leaving or
turn from them.
There res. Get out.
Yeah, out.
speed out?
Speed out. Yeah, we can get out. Oh my god.
Not done.
Appreciate it. Hi. Konnichiwa.
Alright, they're gonna have Bob this push.
They have Ram, they have Window, they have Bob, and that's it.
Hi.
Oh, we need to go fast into them.
Yeah, up the stairs and straight at them. You guys ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1. Speed.
Speeding.
Be careful.
I pulled someone off. Speed them. Bob can die. They're off high ground. Care, Rem behind us. Alright, we can walk. We can drop. Shooting Bob. Watch Bob. You need to stabilize. Left side. We're walking around left side.
Well, I'm gonna look for Blade in a second. That
Rem walking on our back. I'm walking on top one. Freaking lap.
The window.
That's why I
I
lost.
lost.
Okay, they use Window and Bob that fight, at least.
Hey there.
Yeah, they still have Ram ult. Now they have Molten Core and Valk.
Oh my god. Sorry, I thought we would be there.
Yeah, I tried to help a bit, but
Let's just
Turret.
rush Blade if we need someone
what
to
turret is?
ult.
Hey.
it's dead.
Just go
Alright,
fast.
you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Speed. Alright, run at them.
We're split.
Let's split. Torb's dead.
Gary.
We can just we split up. Torb, we can still win this.
Okay, we are on the back.
One.
No more ults.
Rem one. Nice.
Mercy.
Mercy got out.
No, she came back in. She's here.
Woman.
How did she get there?
Just ping targets.
Big hills.
Sure you have my back.
I got beat.
Does that all seem like buggy turret
this-
tracers? This seem like across the map.
Did they Molten Core? I didn't see. I was
No.
No.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm on cart.
Mercy
They
won.
have Core, they have... Okay, that's fine.
Wait, no.
They just scored me. I'm out. Can hold the corner here. Yeah, I'm out.
Couldn't throw Bob in.
They still have
Yeah.
Ram. bulk. Be close to Bob again and rush.
I try to throw Bob early, then we can play around it. I think.
Feels like sewing, huh?
Okay, I'm gonna just toss
There's one on left. We
Yeah,
could
throw Bob, throw Bob. Shoot Ram, shoot Ram, shoot Ram.
We killed.
Ram can die, Ram can die, Ram can die. Nice. Shooting Torb, Torb low.
God.
Torb can die, Torb.
Tor.
Fury next.
High ground.
Ash. He's holding corner.
Oh, they still have Ram ult. They have rush. Bulk, they have their
That's
hands on
one.
now.
Rise like the
Can we
sand.
take idle?
Yeah. I'm walking high. I just shout.
You're on Ash Hanzo now.
Big hills.
I'm dead.
Looking at
Right there for a minute. Oh, there's two top right.
Fury one on cart. They use Suzu.
I can't do
A rough
anything.
That's my loss.
I lost.
He's dying on cart.
Come on, Shimaba.
Oh, let's engage with Rush, and then once we see Suzu
Holy.
for Queen ult. Oh, holy PSI. What?
They still have rush, Valk.
What's up?
I didn't see them use Ram ult. They did.
I don't know if they did or not.
Oh, they might have it this fight.
60 seconds.
They have Ram.
Alright, B for Ram.
Support
Wait,
ult.
shield.
Yeah, be for Emerald. I'm just fighting on this corner. Walking. Ram. Ram can still die. Burn him.
Let's take him to the waist.
Big ult.
You have to stay
Carry
with
one,
him, Guardian.
carry one.
For one, three for dead.
Yeah,
Ram can die. Ram can die. Ram.
Very low.
Ram.
Mercy one.
30 seconds.
Ram on fire. Absolute.
I'm almost back.
Gotta get point.
Getting a health pack.
Almost back.
I can
Stabilizing
blade
on point.
this.
Probably gonna try and go above us.
I can blade if they touch. Are they touching?
Yeah, they're touching. Ram one.
I'm very low.
Oh my God.
Mercy on point. Mercy.
Mercy.
Carry next, Suzu.
Carry.
Carry one. I need help on point.
Cannot.
Just random Hanzo.
That's lost. I'm gonna build ult.
It's lost the plus five.
Last fight.
Get the ram. Onto half.
I can't get there.
Alright. So last fight, I'm gonna give you a quick tip. Make sure you guys keep your eyes on the clock. You had 18 seconds when they threw that bob. You guys had time to call the speed amp out because they weren't hard engaged. They just threw a bob at you. You guys can kite out, make a re-engage, save blade for your re-engage, and then it's a lot more consistent. You guys can win that fight. You don't have to fight under bob when you have time. Other than that, I want to talk about you guys were playing pretty okay. They had a really hard poke comp though. That makes rotates really hard. That's really good that they're playing that into us. Because right now, kind of like the two meta comps are the Junker Queen comp that you guys are playing and the Ram comp that they are playing. I think the Tor pick is a little quirky from them, but the typical idea is on maps like Blizzard World, Ramatra is playable in a pokey style to try to counter the Queen comp. It doesn't fully counter, the Queen comp is still playable, but the Ram comp gets value. In the matchup we're playing, Ashe doesn't get as much value because yes, they can brawl, but with how their comp is like set up, they have like Ashe, Mercy, Torb, they're very pokey, and so our dynamites don't get as much value. So it's fine that you guys play Ashe here, but you could have other swaps. We could try Tracer. Tracer can be good because Tracer can force point, and they don't have an easy answer to respond to point. You'd force them to either A, send their Ram alone, or B, as a stack, rotate to point. If that happens, you guys can just rush on to either one. Sombra can also do the same thing, potentially set up hacks for us. We could also have Echo over Ashe. Echo's kind of not as good into an Ashe Mercy, but it is an option if you want to try it. Or you could make Reaper work. To be honest, I'm not super confident the Reaper would be good, but it is technically an option you can go for. Either way, Arctos, no matter what you play, it's going to be fucking hard. But those are kind of the options. If you guys think all those are really difficult, you don't really like any of the options, you think they're bad, you think they're boring, whichever the case is, you guys could also try running a Winston comp into the poke comp. Remember, we talked about on Horialto, and Winston comps can be really good into a poke comp. They do have a Torb, which makes it a little bit more difficult for you guys, but it is still Winston into poke. You guys can do that if you want. Just perform a dive. We've practiced Tracer Sombra. We've done Tracer Echo. You just dive in. You all coordinate and you hit something and it blows up and dies. And that can be fight wins if you guys set it up correctly. Anyways, those are all options. Other than that, though, the queen comp that you guys are running still works. It's just you guys really have to get clean with rotates, which is a little difficult and something you guys don't have a lot of practice doing because no teams force you to learn how to rotate properly. So it's something you'll just get better at. Any questions, team?
Yeah, can you start again with your explanation?
Yeah, I got
Like
you.
half of that.
Can you do it again?
All right. So, anyways, on last
Don't
point,
worry,
remember
Keegs,
guys,
it's
last fight, you
recorded.
guys,
They can play it slow back.
last fight, guys, last fight, you guys had 18 seconds when they throw bobs.
Okay, okay.
You see,
How
I
does the
don't
whole
know
thing
how much
of it?
time is on the
You guys
clock
ready?
here. I just knew it was low and I was scared.
Yeah, same. I probably should like be paying attention.
Fighting.
Well, I'm gonna. I
Let's
think
go.
you guys had a minute. I think you guys typically don't kite there because you guys just don't seem like a team that like kites alts, but it's something you guys should think about. Anyways, ready up. Go ahead. I see you ready. Go, fight him.
I think.
I could push you off so easily. Intrusive thoughts.
Defend objective A.
Don't
I
hold
don't
on
echo.
too long. Rotate points.
Yeah.
Team, make sure you're playing with your team.
We're cutting them out. Cut out. Drop. Play back.
Tracer command right.
Tracer one.
Nice.
Alright. I'm shooting monkey now. Monkey low. Monkey one.
Please.
That's inside. I'm pulling back.
Knife and monkey. Monkey low. Play stack to heal point. Tracer right side. Drop. Look at monkey. Monkey on point. Monkey one.
Tracer's in the back.
Any help? I'm
Sorry.
pushing.
Yeah, I'm on point.
Tracer 1.
Okay.
Tracer half.
Nice.
I'm
Tracer
dead.
1. Tracer 1. Absolute.
You're gonna have monkey.
He's low.
Close to
Anna
copy.
1.
Nano.
Anna.
Echo one.
Mercy 1. Mercy can
Close to
die.
false too.
Time to come out of my cave.
Oh, my fault.
I got the Mercy.
Try to regroup. Try to see if we can kite out because they don't have everyone. We can regroup and maybe recontest. Can you kite us? Oh yeah. We can recontest. I'm gonna recontest with queen
Tracer's
out.
queen. Yeah.
Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1. Yeah.
Take him to the wasteland.
I'll blame
One
when I
point.
get it.
Look at monkey. Monkey one.
Look
I'm
how
Echo. I know one. Targets. I'm not there.
I
Oh.
lost it.
Last point.
Stop the payload.
Regroup. We're gonna try to hold high.
Nice. That's a good pick.
Go high. We still have monkey, copy. I think we have pretty much everything. Everything.
I'm shooting monkey bubble. Monkey no bubble. Monkey feeding.
Pulse out. Got nothing.
Kill. Tracer behind. Tracer low.
Heals.
Going on stairs.
I freaking Russian Bob.
Shooting monkey burning.
Lucky.
In the bubble.
Monkey burning. Monkey one. Mercy one. On the next. Run on them. Keep running.
Where's
Next.
on?
Next. On a dead. Monkey behind. Shoot monkey.
Monkey
Let's get out. We gotta get cart.
Where's? Oh my god.
Fuck.
They're going flat.
Echo one.
Monkey burning. He
Monkey
jumped.
burning. Monkey feeding. Monkey.
Monkey.
Monkey one.
I got Mercy.
Nice.
I got Anna. I got both supports.
Echo one. Oh, she got out.
They still have copy, Valk. Nano. I didn't see the nano.
Kill that guy.
Alright, we can engage with Rush and look for
Heard.
Tracer might be going down there. With a good chance
got
of going
beat.
down.
We got close to 4 ults. What are we doing?
just down there.
It might be all down
Oh.
there. No, they're coming
nope.
right.
Hold Echo in, Echo on, Echo on, Echo on, Echo on, Echo on. We can beat whatever copy does.
The break bubble.
Tracer one.
Good.
Monkey down, monkey one.
Mercy also low. Mercy dead. Monkey's very low.
Monkey.
No! I fucking fed, my bad.
I
Should I
couldn't
blade
beat because
this
there was
or
a
is it
bubble.
lost?
Monkey can still die.
This ult sucks. Oh my god.
We can win this, just stabilize.
They're both dead.
Oh my god,
Nice.
huge.
There's a Tracer on high care. I'm playing stairs
she's
and looking
out.
high.
He's out.
I'm with you. They have monkey, nano. They have pulse.
Alright, we can
And
beat
Valk.
to sustain through nano, and then we can throw Bob mid-fight.
Yeah.
60 seconds.
I think they might be coming under.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're left, they're left,
they're
they're left.
They're left. Right there.
Holding this corner.
I got Tracer.
Nice.
Tracer.
They're all just waiting in there.
Be proactive.
Run on the back
They're
end,
down one. They're
back
down one. Let's just run them
Yeah,
down.
run on them.
On Mercy.
Monkey can die. Ana.
He's dead.
Air bubble,
Raise
air
the bubble.
bubble.
I can't help you.
I'm out.
Careful.
Mercy ulted.
Nano.
We can beat that. We can if we need. Look at Mercy. Mercy.
Where's Mercy?
Monkey.
One. Nice. Just monkey. Burn monkey.
Help catch you.
Monkey.
Burn monkey. Arc bubble. Nice. It's gonna be Tracer touching if
Tracer's
anyone.
above us.
Tracer one. Tracer one. Nice.
Throw Bob right here.
Huge.
Okay, we definitely
Running up.
didn't see 9 our point.
Yeah, definitely.
Not at all.
We win those.
Nothing happened.
Didn't
Nothing
see-
happened.
Yeah, we definitely did not see
I
that.
think it's a scrims. It doesn't matter.
At the same time, who cares? It's Scrims.
If you guys are talking about first point, you guys are lost up already. So it's okay.
No.
We're not talking about first point. Don't worry.
But there's a first point?
Well, I don't have too much to say. You guys played that okay, and I'm gonna be honest, I was distracted the entire time. I blame Cameron. He joined my group and started talking to me.
Cameron's a good person. It's hard to ignore the owner of the org.
Hey guys, I was
Just ghost him, easy.
I was paying him my coaching taxes.
Traveling to Queen Street.
Yes.
New queens.
Ready for battle.
I'm not sure it's Anna.
PSI wants it so bad.
Yes,
PSI
I
wants it.
really hope it's Anna.
What I've learned is if I lock it and no one says anything, I get to run it.
Alright.
Somebody said something, so
we
now
gotta-
we have to change it.
We have to create a new role on the team. Someone's got to be the PSI checker for every round.
Well, Carol, if you want do you want your ego boosted slightly?
Huh?
Ara, do you want a role added to the roster sheet?
Sure.
PSI pick checker.
I'll just stare at it in the
See,
top
I
list.
get arguments because Keegs was in last scrim. You know, all those nades I set you up with, I can't do that if I'm not on Anna.
That's true. That's true.
That
I
is
want you to-
true. You cannot
and-
get much
and-
value out of anti-nade if you're not
and-
using anti-nade.
and I want you to know, you can't see me. I'm invisible, but I'm looking at you right now. Okay, wait. Actually, that's wrong.
Huh?
Wow.
Where's this going?
He's at
What
my
is
walls.
going
And
on
you can't see me,
about?
but I'm looking at you right now. And I played last scrim with you. I played the Dorado map, and you're gonna have the most banger fucking synergy through flex support you ever seen in your character. I've never played with an honor like that, man. Those fucking nades, holy shit.
Those
I'm
things are
excited for
juicy.
it.
He knew.
I
He
feel
fucking,
attacked.
Matt, no flame, no flame. This PSI guy went in my fucking mind, knew where I was gonna jump, and naded it. I'm like, oh, I'm fucking going. Oh my god.
Sounds like
Imagine
you
if you
got
had
a
a
new
Combat
bestie,
Echo, that would have been
duo
nice.
partner.
Oh yeah, I'm
Echo that
excited
did
for it.
die 18 times.
Listen, and listen. I know my echo was negative, right? But I still held third like a madman.
That Echo guy is crazy.
Who's
My
got
echo is
this?
negative and my tracer didn't exist. I think they were playing Cass. They were a fake human, alright?
Ah,
Your tracer
jeez.
definitely
Yeah.
didn't exist.
Yeah,
Alright,
he's,
fight
yeah,
team.
Tracer, not playable in Dorado.
Alright, one already stuff. We're all here.
Alright,
Fighting, we're
fight.
shooting at left
Fighting.
team.
Shooting.
Fighting.
Oh, I'm slow.
I thought we
Got
were...
Tracer.
And you can try, the rest of us walk through here, yeah.
They're on Queen.
I'm playing for
Yeah,
stairs.
Fury.
Shooting Kiri. Lucio low.
I'm hacked, I'm gonna die.
Team's really split.
Tracer sound, bro.
Stack on the ant. If you're not with ant, you're in the wrong spot.
Lucio one. Pulling Kiri in. Queen can die. Queen burning, nice. Get Tracer behind.
Carry one, TP, carry one.
On the queen, on the queen. Hi.
Queen bird.
One, actually,
Well, I
the wall.
broke
Okay, I'm back.
TP.
There's a freeze.
Tracer behind.
Don't forget to push the
Tracer's
button.
on statue, yeah. Tracer's over here.
He wants the death penalty.
She's out.
Robot.
He's inside here.
Don't chase. We gotta move out. She's just hiding us around.
Tracer's gonna
Queen on
find
knife.
me, Probably.
He's on the mega
Fighter me,
tag again.
Tracer
Yeah,
behind.
Queen ult. Yeah,
They're
Queen ult.
fighting us on corner. Come here.
Big
Come
ult.
here, Lucio. Lucio in. On train. Lucio can die.
Whoa.
Tracer no re. Tracer one.
I'm hacked.
Nice shout. Maybe winnable.
You're down one, I'm back to 5. We can rush,
I'm
maybe?
looking. I've Kiri knows Suzu.
Rushing
I'm
on
hacked.
card.
I'm dead.
Lucio one. Winnable. Kiri one. I'm turning killer. Queen. Queen one. Queen get out. Queen. Queen one.
Fish blast.
Tracer next.
There's no pulse.
They have rush. They have balls.
Challenger. I like those.
Nice.
Pick up your feet, you drongos.
Can you taxi right side, Lucio?
Right side.
Yeah. Thank you. We can go through here. Alright, we have Queen out this fight. I can use if they try to touch.
Back. Okay, we're in.
Kiri knows this. Kiri one.
There's like 3 behind.
Blue one.
Queen can die.
Queen can die. Lucio one. Lucio dead. Queen. Nice. Tracer behind. Tracer one. Tracer Nori. Tracer. He's gonna be out over here. He's one.
They have rush. They're gonna have EMP soon. Next fight.
Alright, we're trying to high beat EMP. We
I'll
can
just throw
pop
Bob.
mid-fight.
Oh yeah, play back. We can throw Bob early or this fight when they walk.
They pulse and they
I just throw him like over here.
Somewhere behind.
Queen's on high. Umber's behind left side. Watch out for you. I'm looking at Queen. They wasted shout.
Number one.
You can throw Bob this fight.
Sure, Bob is dead though.
Bob in. Winnable. Kiri one.
Got 3.
Queen.
Tracer.
Just stack point. Don't chase. Nice.
Got her.
Good shit.
Alright,
Didn't have it.
we can
Didn't have any
they
choice
use
but
Queen?
Rico.
I don't
They-
think so.
They use queen, but 2 fights ago.
We beat Queen ult, we rush, and then we can blade mid fight.
They have Reaper now.
Hold corner, hold corner. Cut the shot. Alright, we can fight this with rush when we get it. No, oh no, just no.
Pushing her road on.
Oh, nice.
Fell to the free
Okay, die on bot. We'll have forward spawns.
I have blade, we can rush
They have
blade.
rush. They have rush. They have beat.
They're gonna beat you.
That's fine, I can burn through it if we rush and then blade.
Really close to Blossom.
We could blade before speed and then use rush after, or other way around, whichever you prefer.
Let's start with rush.
Alright, let's throw rush at bot. Around this corner. We're playing around bot. You want walking? Look at Reaper. Reaper 1.
Alright. Hey, Kaide.
Hold Lucio back in. Lucio. Nice. Second bot. I'm looking for Tracer next. Tracer's out. Nice.
Alright, we blade to force B, and then we after we see Suzu.
Yep. Back. Shooting Queen.
There's Tracer in it.
High.
4 were on me.
Maybe winnable. Queen low.
Lucio's not there.
Oh, that's not Suzu. That's my bad. My fault. We have a big lead. Wow, we can beat their... What are they gonna have?
They still have beat. They're gonna have pulse. The
Do they have bomb?
2 fights ago, but they might have it again. Yeah. And they have
Yeah,
Ash now, right?
Tracer flank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rush.
I have one.
Contesting cart here.
Jump through this now.
Queen's low. I'm burning. I'm shouting. I'm walking at Queen. Queen can die. Actually, Lucio beating.
Good.
Winnable. We're even. Queen, Ash one.
Lucio's
Queen.
Queen?
Any care.
It's Island Buckshot.
Queen's out.
You guys can
Push
push spot.
bot.
You guys can push spot.
Play safe. We can rush and then bob mid fight.
I'm gonna taxi.
Play safe. We are down our tank. I'll
We're
push.
gonna get forward spawn and then I back. Y'all can back. I have TP.
Yeah, just get forward spawn. Wait, just play back. You know what corner.
Are they
Fix it,
wasting
dude.
pulse?
Pulse.
We can play this corner. I'm here. We can beat that.
Blue one.
Oh,
I know Suzu.
Tracer one.
What supports one?
My bomb is
We can carry.
at the moment they're not pushing.
Carry
Carry
one.
one. Carry absolute.
One Queen next.
Just Queen.
They took the robot from us.
She's out. I'm playing bot.
Ajax.
I shot bot alone. She's low.
Robots
Alright,
ours.
we have
The
rush
first
blade.
one they kill every time, so I can't beat because they're on me.
Be healed.
We get close spot. So
Carry on corner. Alright, we can watch that. Watch for that. I'm walking on Queen. Carry no TP. Carry one.
Ash
Carry no
drop.
cooldowns. I'm looking Queen next. Ash can die. Nice. Queen one. Now Bob. Burn Bob.
That's tragic.
I'm dead.
Hi.
We can stuff this with Queen ult if we want to get
you're down.
Yeah, I think.
down to.
Push started. Let's go.
Are we gonna back up or we're just gonna?
Y'all back up a little bit. I have TP. Just make sure.
Yeah, back up to corner.
I'm here. Restoring balance.
Lucio one.
Genji
Wait,
now.
wait, that's Suzu. Big ult.
There's no re.
All burning, all one. Genji can die.
Tracer one.
Genji one.
You dead?
Need help. Lucio one.
Angles.
Dead?
We can carry next. Carry no TP. Carry one. Tracer next. Tracer left side. One.
To left side behind.
We
Shoot.
just messed up roll.
Missed. Queen one. Nice. Genji next.
Genji on fire.
Genji burning. Genji one, now Lucio. Kiri.
Kiri.
Lucio.
No false.
Here's the one.
Tracer one.
There's no re.
Nice, ball.
Ball. Ball.
Genji first, Genji one. Nice, now ball. Kiri one.
Ooh.
Ball neck.
Tracer.
Re.
Ball can die.
Ball no E.
Oh my god. Look Kiri no scissor. Look Kiri first. Now, Lucio next. Lucio one. Tracer next. Now, ball.
Ball.
Nice.
Alright!
That's good.
Oh, good shit.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you guys a quick heads up. So it appears their Helix Snake player is starting to realize that our DPS picks are actually good. Most people see Ash Genji and are like, "Whoa, these guys are fucking weird," but they're actually like the best 2 DPS in this comp. So when people start mirroring you, because at some point they probably will,
Just do better.
typically what happens is both Genjis are going to go into the enemy Ashe, and then both Ashes are going to die pre-fight. So Arctos, when that happens, I'm fucking sorry. Kara be looking to kill their Ashe right away. So I don't know if you guys are ever going to run into that situation, but apparently not every top 500 demon is doing it, but the ones that are, that's how those fights go. And it's pretty much a 4v4 game at that point. Because Ashe is super good in this comp, right? You get a ton of value from Dynamite, and then if you're hitting like pre-fight Dynamites, right? We want to try to hit pre-fight 5-man Dynamites. That's what we're looking for. If we're getting those, you're still building Bob Charge really fast. You're still going to be forcing cooldowns potentially, and it can be really good. And as long as we're trading Ashes, it's good. If we do get to a point where Arctos, you're dying pre-fight as Ashe, and Kara's not getting to pick pre-fight, you can swap. But typically, that's kind of how the Ashe Genji Junker team is good. So I thought I'd let you guys know that. But this map, we're running the Burrow comp. Arctos honestly the main. So I'm pretty sure we're playing this game. Fucking sorry. But you're gonna be on May here.
Sorry, I'm the selfish one of us. I'm the selfish DPS player.
It's okay, Kara. You can be selfish. You've been here longer.
Yay, it's what was seniority rules or something.
I have to let you know, Caro, real quick, if we do go into next season, and then past May, I am gonna have you try May, not this class.
No! That's crazy. Trust.
That's because I want to see how it goes.
Oh, my character.
But I'm just gonna let you know that. But as long as Hanzo is met alongside May, we're gonna have practice.
Arrow when he is the flex DPS and has to take flex DPS picks.
Look, I like every flex DPS character other than May. It's the one character I can't
Tracer.
That's not a real character in this video game. People are tripping.
No.
You ever heard the Mandela effect?
For the entirety of the last season, my flex DPS was forced to play Tracer.
Well, that guy's a bozo. That guy's a bozo. I can play better.
Alright, decide.
Good job,
God.
Yeah, good luck,
Someone tried to walk out on Anna again.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about fight plans. I want you guys all tracking if they have a May or speed amping out of Blizz or speed amping through to get value. Talk about their windows pre-fight. What are we gonna do about them? Talk about how we're using our Blizz. Are we speeding in? Are we walling and blizzing? Talk about how we're using dragons. Are we putting LOS? Talk about talk about Shadow. We really don't have to talk about Shadow. You feel like, hey, looking for Shadow's fight. It's like okay. But like try to. This comp is the easiest comp of the game. Whether you guys agree with me or not, it is the easiest comp of the game. So let's try to get the most advanced with our comps.
Yeah.
And make it hard.
I'm gonna just throw a blizzard in the air and just go.
Really smart.
It's not from freezing them, just landing on their head.
But and Karo, I want you two can work together, fight planning. The rest of you, if you guys aren't super certain, hey, how should I use my health this fight? Go ahead and ask. I want like to be a communication. And then try to do it fast. Like, as soon as a fight ends, someone call. It doesn't matter who. Someone call every single time. Fight plan or ultra act, it doesn't really matter. We have to. I want to like go, so we have time to actually talk and it's not rushed. You guys usually realize it's a little late, which makes it really rushed, which makes it hard to fight plan. If you guys realize you can start earlier, that makes it easier. So think about that. It can be anyone can ask. Just get our fight planners.
And then basically when you've determined the fight's one that you can start ult tracking, like then.
Pretty much. So like, if we wanted to, we could do something like, while there's like 2 people left and Ant's calling targets, Froggy, you don't have to target people anymore. You can start ult tracking at that point. Just go ult in the back of our team, start ult tracking if you need. And then have your ults ready as soon as the 2 are killed. And then you go up. Or anything like this is what we're doing. This, and like this, you know? And obviously, there's not going to be that many steps. But try your best. I want to see what you guys can do. Show me how creative you can be. I don't need you to win the map fight. You don't have to worry about winning. Ooh, just try to think about win.
Okay.
Arcus has a wall on the right, or wall on the right if you can.
Okay, wall.
We're looking for a wall.
Wherever
They're also looking for a wall. I'm gonna rotate her on the right side. They're playing statue.
right wall.
Break their wall, break their wall.
Wall. Trying, reloading.
Ryan, I can die.
Lamp.
1-1, winnable. You guys, right away. Winnable. Keep targets. Okay, Hanzo close, Hanzo close.
Lost. Your wall.
Oh, I am wall.
Get out if you can. We can have response.
Get out, damping. Okay. They have window. Close to shatter.
Ryan's back. Alright, if they want to play that, can we just speed through a hotel and try to play point behind them?
Let's go.
3,
Got it.
2, 1, 3, 2, 3.
Skating.
Through hotel. Now we play this corner. Run, no.
Wall.
Charlie, help me hide behind. I need to. Oh.
Die.
Fight lost.
I'll try and window fire strike, and then we can look for a shatter mid fight. What do they have parking?
I'm trying to get out of very.
You can
They have shatter, right?
Yeah. Alright, be ready for that.
Right, play statue.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for you.
Window right side statue.
Okay, I'm with you guys.
Window fire strike. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Box rudder.
Nice.
Just stop that one.
Behind.
Run. 2 on.
Being healed.
Any care. Maybe on me.
On May right now. On May right now.
Yeah, nice. Good point.
Have a Sonic on
Okay, they have
corner.
beat. They have blizzard. They have dragon. They have another window.
They're gonna try to contest. Can we wall them?
If they try to get those, I can shut her.
Okay, there's no archers. We're good.
Okay, I'm gonna be on point.
Alright, I want to look for a shot of this fight. If we don't find it, we can look for Blizz. Throw Blizz behind them, amp in on them. Ready? Looking for Shadow. I'm trying to force wall at this corner. Karen wall, I have no shield. Just kite out.
Ryan's in.
Big hills. I got beat.
Dragon?
Oh, my fault. No, not big. Holding corner. They're burning. No, not yet.
No, we're still down.
I lost.
Reset.
Mine.
1-1. Holding shield, no shield. Stabilizing on statue.
Bad wall.
I'm back.
I'm being healed.
Good speed, wall behind them in purples.
Yeah. We're gonna use speed and blizz. Ready? Let's our fight. Walk fast. I'm in front.
I'm dead. The window fire strike.
Back and die. But right next. Right.
Hey, one.
Me.
They're very low.
This is an uphill fight.
They're down. No, everyone has for a while now. Like that.
Can you up dragon again?
They don't have damage on them, so-
We're gonna look for window on main. We're gonna walk up. They're playing back.
Go fast.
Shatter beat.
We get to the next corner, then we use it.
Yeah, we're gonna window that
Just get an
corner.
alley. They're back and just keep pushing.
Ryan's playing right side.
Watch them right and right.
Yeah. He's looking for shatter. I'm on the ground. I don't care.
No, bro. Alright, we engage window fire strike, look for shatter. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna drag it behind them. We can speed out of Blizz and beat for sustain if we need it.
Alright, they're still holding up. Alright, fire strike. We're gonna do it. Around this corner. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Speed out.
Speeding.
Big shutter. 4 man. Hold on. Breaking lap.
Ryan behind, Ryan. Ryan.
Alright, we regroup quickly.
Back
Back out. We
Moving
regroup
fast. This is
quickly and we
Hanzo
just
Ryan.
go at them.
Yeah, it's just Hanzo Ryan at the moment.
I thought I would catch you with my.
Sound like I'm in.
Okay.
We can go fast.
Have dragon. Beat.
Speed on the Hanzo. Hold him out. He's one.
Careful.
I'm holding corner. Yeah.
Care shatter.
Ryan one off.
I'm low.
Oh, shutter.
Very low.
I can die. Oh,
Yeah.
One.
I lost.
Yeah.
I gotta switch Bastion.
Almost had Blizzard.
Very aggressive, Ryan.
We have one more
We
fight.
wall behind us and go Blizz.
Can we rotate right side and go like around, not in the.
Right.
Have window beat.
I have Blizzard.
We're just gonna have to run past window if we can.
Hanzo's watching. Rotate through.
Multiple
We're gonna push out of here. Alright, Main's looking for a wall. Carry.
Wall.
Yeah, I'm cutting you.
Wall.
Right on the ground.
Touch.
Buff one.
Alright, we've try to see if we can build window and then it'll fire
You take
strike
him
and
up,
then
Froggy.
shatter.
Yeah,
Everyone
taking focus
decides.
for window. I'm taking focus for window.
Push. Push up the room.
Storm.
Shield your ult.
Alright, we have window here. We can window fire strike them. 3, 2, 1.
Shit, far back. I'm dead.
Oh, my bad.
Trade fast.
Big shutter. Lucio 1.
Oh, right half.
Unlucky.
All right. So first, just a funny moment. Towards the very end there, Ant, you called I block shatter.
I was dead on the
I
ground.
blocked
Four people on
as
the
far
ground.
as I could tell, I blocked shatter. It looked like it on my screen. That's how
I
it
didn't
was.
want to
don't know.
tell him.
I
didn't
just
wanna
thought it
tell
was
him.
really funny.
That was really funny.
So in the future, guys, it's not a problem, but you should probably call I'm shattered, just so he knows.
He
I
was
wanted to give him his
clueless.
moment.
He
I
was
just-
unaware.
that was really fucking funny.
It was really funny.
Other
Would have
than
been
that,
less funny if I told him.
other than that, guys, the fight plans are pretty good, right? We're making plans; they make sense. We know what we want to do. What we need to work on is actually executing our plans. So, like, let's say our plan is, hey, we know they're gonna blizz. Let's take fights in locations where it's easy to cut out a blizz, for example. Also, guys, when we try to kite blizz and they wall us and we can't kite anymore, we should consider that a lost fight because Blizz is really OP and we had like 3 people stuck. In that fight, we had like 4 ults used. If you guys know the fight I'm talking about, where you guys were caught in Blizz when you tried to kite it under the arch that leads to
Yeah.
second. You guys lost that fight as soon as they walled you when you were trying to exit the Blizz, and there were 4 ults dumped. I think PSI's window was pre-fight. I think I'm not certain.
Yeah, it was.
But I don't think B was because it wouldn't make sense. There's a chance. I didn't see it, but I don't think B was. And I know Shatter and I know Dragons were used after. And I know you saw like, oh my god, I can Shatter 4, but if your entire team's dead,
Yeah.
that's not as good
yeah.
anymore.
This is true.
Beat was used to try and save people who had got caught by the wall while the wall was getting broken. If
I don't remember
correctly.
why I dragoned.
Okay. I think, Kara,
So
I think
red.
you dragon to follow up on the Shatter, which
Oh,
like
that's
makes
probably
sense.
it.
If Ant's gonna Shatter, you might as well try to make it work. Because I'm pretty sure you were the only 2 alive.
It was an activation
Didn't he
moment.
get like 3 kills with the shatter anyways?
He did get 3 kills, but it was still a lost fight. That's the problem. So
Just need to get 3
If
kills at the
something
beginning
worked
before
doesn't mean
anyone
it was
dies.
correct.
Kara, I don't want you to use Dragon to follow up on Shatter. I want you to use Dragon as a way to block people from escaping. So typically you'll use it on like corners where they're gonna try to back up if you guys force a fight. So something like an example would be an example plan is you guys are taking a fight on. We're gonna go into second, right? You know the room with the mega.
Yeah.
I mean, like the corner right past that towards third, right there. You know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. All right, let's say we're taking a fight on that corner. All right, they're gonna be all sitting on that corner. We're sitting on the corner on bookstore. All right, we're gonna throw dragons behind them, so the dragons don't hit anybody. All right, you're inting your dragons, right? But then also simultaneously, we're gonna throw window right on the LOS again, right? So their 2 options are fight under window or kite into dragons.
I figured that's where you were going with that. That makes a lot of sense.
That's how you want to look to use dragons in this comp.
But then I don't get the funny hit markers.
Well, you will if they're fucking scared of the window, and a lot of teams are gonna
Yeah,
kite into the
but-
dragons.
These
So
guys don't have a brain. It doesn't work like that, sadly.
no, see, even some of the teams that do have brains are still gonna kite into the dragons and pray because they're losing under window. I'll tell you that much. So that's typically how you guys want to use it though. So you can fight plan like that. We're gonna fight plan. Hey, we're using window and dragon in their escape. You could do it with Blizz. I want to say you could do it with Shatter. That's probably not the best to do with Shatter. If you're gonna try to like dragon some kind of support, I don't know. I think you should combo it with window.
Okay.
And hit the escape. Don't hit the LOS of the window or the LOS of the Blitz. All right, you guys can ready up. Send it. Go get them. Fighting.
Fighting!
Hey.
All right, we're playing for a wall on statue. They come left or right. They're coming left. We're going for a wall. Look for a wall. Your wall. I'm safe. Right on the ground. No.
I'm one.
Any care on corner.
He used that.
Yeah, Hanzo right side. Go low. One corner.
I won't run.
Alright, run. No. I'm gonna die. Run one. Get each other.
He's dead.
Top one. Nice.
So, again, the only one who died.
Bro, Froggy, you got 2 deaths. Stop worrying about it.
Everyone else is 7.
Yeah, when I get picked, the
It's
2-year-old
fine, Chill,
sometimes.
don't worry about
Okay.
it. Stop talking to me. We can
Coming right. No. Come on. Breaking one. Walking on them.
Hanzo on the left
On the left
side.
side. Any care. Oh.
Dead. That wall was there.
I got Hanzo.
No, it was a big wall from them.
Yeah, I didn't even notice it was there.
Just part of the scientific method.
We're gonna have Shatter.
We can hold arches still if we're all here.
The dragon.
That's unlucky. We're gonna cut back. We want all bookshelves. I'm wall.
Your wall.
Tried to wall them away from you.
This good. We
Keep
can hold
backing,
bookshelves
keep
still.
speed on, keep speed on.
No shield. Just keep backing. I'm stabilizing on this corner. We can hold.
Zone left. We can't stabilize there.
I'm back. We can window. I can drag him behind them.
Okay, they're gonna have window
I'm
again.
walking up to push Hanzo off high
Shatter.
ground. We can
Beat.
run up high. And drop
Blizzard.
down. We can window this high ground and I can drop on them. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm walking. Stop it off this side.
May's going upstairs behind you.
Fight lost. Just dime pointer, get out. Okay, we're gonna try, we can throw Blizzard in front of them, like Blizzard on them and Dragons behind them. So that they can't speed out into it.
I just died, so it'll be a while.
That's tough.
There's a lesson in every mistake.
You still have shatter.
Our army's almost here, we can walk with this.
They have shatter, beat, blitz.
I'm walking. Look for Blizz in front, Blizz on them, they're close left. And throw Dragon behind.
Oh, really?
I'm in freeze.
Dropping heals.
Right in half.
Better? Oh no.
One shattered.
Perhaps half.
I'm dead.
Why isn't my team back yet?
I got Gabe.
The payload has reached
Aw.
the checkpoint.
Huh?
I heard that. I follow.
I knew it.
Nice.
I knew it.
We can walk that while they're down one. They don't have a lot of damage. They're all the
got
way
beat.
out. Oh, just hold on to corner.
You still have beat. You have another dragon. Window.
Headshot.
Swing on May 1.
Back.
Wall, let me clear. I'm low.
Playing in front of window, careful.
Yeah.
This guy.
We still have time, we can regroup. I'm walking out left
I'll die
side.
early. Alright, I'm here if we can window when we get out.
Yeah, looking around. Run close, run low. Run one.
I'm low.
I've shot her when I get up, if I live.
Mace is behind in the cubby.
I'm half.
Maybe Invincible, keep targets.
Got May. I'm just half. Got Hanzo. Bap.
I'm on point.
Bap one.
Run. Run one.
Okay.
Close to
Harry, you're such a
They
menace.
have window. They have beat. You're gonna have blizzard.
I'm just
I'm gonna throw blizzard on point.
When they window, we could probably look for a shatter.
Yeah.
True.
Okay,
Wall.
Go right.
Big shutter. May one.
Big.
I can die. Run. Nice. Who's your next?
load.
Who's your one? Nice.
Just from the pit.
Died.
Good. Stand corner. What do I have?
You can take a little damage.
Blizzard. You're really close to. They have shatter, beat, blizzard.
Are they gonna be back? Back.
Try and throw blizzard at them and wall behind them.
Cut.
Pretty much everyone.
It's a big freeze.
Got dead.
Mine low.
I'm low.
Oh,
Big fire.
Good beat at it.
I'm swapping Tracer.
Cheers, love. It's time
I mean,
to
that's
say
fun.
goodbye.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, man, Milo.
Oh no.
Lucio won.
half. Lucy on the pet.
Oh, point.
As they say,
Up low. That can die.
come on, Snowball.
Nice.
May. Got her. Oh my god.
I'm going back to swap Ryan.
Alright.
Okay.
I can try.
I didn't see them beat.
Switch queen.
They have window.
Play stacked. We up them. We up them. Play close.
Ain't no way.
It's a... Swing on Queen. Queen walled. Queen walled. Walled. Care.
Camping hills.
Queen one.
Burn dragon.
Karen corner. Breaking one. Nice.
I got this.
Queen behind, queen can die.
Queen. Main next. May nice.
That first.
I win.
We win. We totally won the game.
Hey, there you go, team. There you go.
We didn't
Oh,
win.
right
At least we
game.
didn't cap.
Got capoed.
I think is that gonna be it?
I'm asking.
Well, I think it was a good scrim.
10 minutes left. No time.
I think
Yo, we got a push map.
Oh, they do want one more.
one more.
Oh yeah. We already played push. We don't need to do it again.
Yeah, don't make me
Esper,
play another
Esper,
push
Esper,
map,
Esper,
please.
Esper.
Don't make me do it.
No.
Actually, we
Give
kind
us
of
a-
fucked up man push. I'll play
Give us a
with
dive
Yeah,
map.
push was
A
fun.
dive map?
Toronto.
Isn't that like escort?
Another
Uh,
headboard.
Other
Who's on
escort.
Gibraltar?
What's the other
Oh,
escort?
Gibraltar.
I'm down for
Somebody-
on
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar. We played
Nobody?
Dorado last night. Not last
Gibraltar?
time.
What is that map?
Match.
Oh, never mind. Wait, they don't want Gibraltar. They want the other escort map.
Are they in the same
No,
place?
they just said another escort map. Gibraltar's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
They
okay,
didn't.
okay.
They didn't say no to Gibraltar.
That's a them
They're
problem.
trying to
Havana.
They're trying to get us on Havana. No.
Half of my heart is in Havana.
Arriving at watch point Gibraltar.
Okay, so
Hmm.
we should play dive here. However, I feel like we legally have to put Kara on Widow here.
I'm gonna quick heads up. So last map, you guys did pretty good with the plans. I was pretty happy with them. We can get a bit more consistent with it, but for the most part, your plans are really solid, and I like that a lot. We do have to work as a whole team on executing these plans a little bit better. That's something we'll work on in the future. For now, we are gonna put you in dive. I guess Karo could start Widow. 'Cause he's hurt. Wait, I mean defense. What's that? We're on
We're
top.
on
Right
attack.
back.
Yeah, Kara, you can play Widow for first, but you have to swap after first. I mean, it's okay on second if they match the Widow. You can stay on second. On third, you 100% have to swap. Arctos, you're gonna go Tracer. Alright, here's the idea. And you don't have to do too much. You can do soft dives to help your supports rotate. Arctos, you're gonna be pretty much forcing cart for the most part. Because if they match you, well, if they match you, yeah, don't lose the duel. or if they do, then like Ant could like dive cart or something like that. If it's something that's like.
You want me on
Bunch of
Lucio
them.
or
Break.
That's what I was.
Carl,
That's really
you'll
good, like-
swap. You know, Carl, I'll give you the choice between
I aim to devastate.
Echo and Genji.
That's a difficult choice. I have no idea
I'll
what
let
I'm
you
gonna
make
go
that
with.
choice. I'll let you make that choice.
Mm,
But I'm gonna say the correct answer will depend on whatever they're running. So that's gonna be your hint. I'll flame
if
you.
it's not Mei Sim Moira Zarya, I'm going Genji.
Okay.
Hey,
Kara, I have some really bad news for you right now. They are running exactly that.
Oh no, my one weakness.
Alright, you guys got this. Ready
Yeah,
up,
ready?
fighting, fighting.
It's there.
A day.
Cart time.
Oh.
Five,
Baited.
Where's my Anna?
5,
I'm low left.
3.
Low left. Okay, I'm just going with you.
Attackers in
He's on Hanzo.
He's on this corner. They're on ball. What is that guy doing?
They're on grid as well.
Hanzo headshot.
Ball's out on
Up.
cart. Yeah. Go for you.
They're on Widow.
Ball's coming
I
back.
need to address
Ball's kind
that.
of feeding.
No, stop, catch pop!
Still
Hate to
pushing
see
cart.
it.
Are we picking Mega? Or where's Widow?
Widow was on box.
Yeah, she's from far and back on blue box.
I'm out of packs. Sorry. Okay, I got you.
That's fine.
I figured out I existed.
Grapple shot and
We got a lot of cart push. We can take this high ground. I'm gonna soft dive it. Actually, first I'm repelling this ball. Then I'm gonna soft dive close
I have
high.
to
Ready?
drop.
3, 2, 1. They're playing far back.
Hanzo, high ground, right side.
Hanzo drops. Just ball high.
Where?
Can you take Grey Box?
Push Hanzo, yeah. I gotta get out.
I'm gonna die here without
my
you here.
fault. I can come back. Oh,
I'm coming back.
that's tough. Do we know where Widow is?
I think playing far back high ground, but I can check. I'm gonna dump this Hanzo. 3, 2, 1.
Widow's far back
Off high. Yeah, Widow's far high.
Okay, we're rotating. Your support's
Running
on
nothing.
I'm off the map.
I can't help you there.
Oh.
Yeah, I need you high. Alright, let's take blue box from him. We need that space.
Yep.
Time to teach these bugs some manners.
Ball in. Oh, he's
That's
out.
fine. He's out now.
West bubble.
Kill that Hanzo. That's our goal.
All coming
Hanzo,
back.
Widow.
All coming back.
Widow's in the very back.
Hanzo's on me at the moment.
You only have me as
Ball's on our Widow.
I traded with Hanzo, so
Nice. I got Widow.
Big pick. Okay, I'm looking for jump on their supports. They're back right. Supports are sitting to the
behind.
side, I think.
You go for it.
We're
I have
taking
nano. I'm about
control
to come back. I'm going to the server.
Oh, the supports are low ground. Supports are low ground here. I'm walking in them.
From my sight.
Nice. Now brig.
Help
Shooting
Widow.
Hanzo. Hanzo
Back
one.
Nice.
Widow's top right.
rotate up front.
Widow.
Widow.
ball is somewhere. No, ball's in on sports.
Ball's in Mega. Move here, Proggy.
Ball's
Contest ball on car.
I was just denying ball there.
Widow top right.
Breaking die. Brig one.
Just shield me.
We can kill Zen when he's out.
I should drop
Zen. Ball next. Shooting Hanzo one. Ball on cart. Shoot ball on cart. Ball. Ball no weak.
Left.
Shooting brig. Brig one.
I'll get rally.
Hanzo's top left.
We got one. That's good.
Where's that Hanzo?
Yeah, I'm on Hanzo. Hanzo one. Nice. I can jump Widow.
Zen's half.
Right.
Is she?
Yen's tagged and
Zen's
shit.
one.
Below you.
Zen's one top left.
I
don't
got bombed.
Zen one. I got
Widow's low.
Zen. I get
Yeah,
out.
mine's again.
Ball's on the right mega.
Yeah, ball's in near sports. Taking cart right now.
I'll move back left with Widow. I can jump Widow.
Let me know what you do.
Stay in here. Stay in here.
Yeah, Widow on here. I can jump Widow. 3, 2, 1. Widow top left. Widow one. On their back line. Hanzo cut off. Hanzo split from their support.
I'm dead. Too low.
Ball above the point. Trying to go support.
I
Moving
get a
brig. I
pack.
cut brig off from Zen.
Ball's high ground.
Or can I get a pack?
No,
Thank
ball's
you.
in point.
Just stabilize him.
Yeah.
Back.
My bad.
Okay,
Orb.
I'm jumping down.
We just wait. Let Tracer push guard as far as she can. Everyone else out.
Probably won't be too much further, but oh, they have a horde now.
Fuck, I missed.
That's the half.
They have so it's gonna be
They have Dragon
top
again.
left.
They have Raleigh. Don't Torb.
Ball on cart. I can go Sorb left side. 3, 2, 1. One Sorb. Oh, I'm very dead. My bad.
We just rotate. We're good.
60 seconds remaining.
You and I just hold here, Froggy. We should be able to hold off.
We're gonna go. They wasted mine, so we're gonna go with rally on cart this fight.
where the hell is it coming from?
I can save our supports. I'm here.
We're good at the moment. I'm gonna have Nano.
I'm so bad. I'm such a
Oh.
Genji.
Oh,
I
that's
should have
bad.
done this an hour ago, but it's fine.
Do you want to take Pounds? I got Nano for you.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Nano boost administered.
One's a 1. They're split back. We can rally on cart for this fight.
I'm low.
Okay, rallying.
I can't help without he's.
Play right side, right side, right side. I bubble.
Oh, I'm kind of behind.
Oh, it's probably lost.
Is it?
Touching.
Oh, that's the last fight. Dang. I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
My Widow is actually so bad, it's insane. It's actually impressive how bad I am at this character. Why do we run it?
Normally we don't.
Because when you're good at it, you love to just ego and shit on people.
Yeah, but I'm not
Normally-
good.
Normally we put you on Genji.
Normally we don't.
Sniper gap, to be honest. Lol.
So I'm gonna say, unfortunately, guys, I did walk away for the majority of the map.
Oh,
but I
you
am
missed
here
my
to stay.
3 5Ks before I
Oh,
started sucking.
it's okay.
Oh.
I was spectating Karo, so you can rewatch it.
Spend every
I will
Don't
say,
do that.
You were right. I got you back just a little bit before Kara said, I should swap the Genji. I should have done that an hour ago. And Kara, you are so true. You are so
At least
No
he
one's supposed to
knows.
do
He
it.
recognizes
I haven't
it.
played Widow on this map in like 2 years.
Alright, I'm pretty sure last time we played this map, you told me to start D.Va on defense. Do you still want me to do that?
So, okay, so my reason behind that, Ant, is because last time we played this map, you played Winston in a way that D.Va was a lot better. So I feel like you're better at Winston now, and Winston can be super ran by you. But I'll leave the decision up to you. If you feel like it's a lot easier to peel against their tank, you can lock D.Va. If you think it's a lot easier to just bubble off their supports and AFK, then you can lock Winston. It's really your call.
Alright, you guys got this. Ready up, ready up.
I'm gonna start Winston, but if their dives are too good against us, I'm gonna swap D.Va.
Well, that
Where
sounds
do I
like a
start?
good idea.
Like, where do I position them?
Are you talking Tracer?
You should position
Um,
about there.
So yeah, some Tracers play around there, and you can play off the mini. Typically what you're gonna look to do is you're gonna think about marking enemy Tracers on defense. So think about if you were a Tracer on offense right now, where would you want to go? All right, and then you're gonna want to position in a spot where you're either in your Briggs LOS and pack range, or position in a spot where you have access to a mini or a Mega, but you typically won't get access to a mini. So in a mini or in your Briggs pack range to cut off their Tracer's path.
Alright, you guys got this. Fighting! Ready up, ready up.
Is Genji fine or
I
should I
think-
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm on Genji.
You're on Genji.
Echo's technically better, but Genji's fine.
Attackers
Cool.
incoming.
Echo's a lot better on defense.
They have
TPing?
all, they have TP, they have a...
I took TP, they're all one. I don't know what they were cooking.
Oh, I'm throwing.
One of us.
All one. They're not one low.
Well, it was
He
very
just got
not
my gun.
one.
He's fine.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay here and dive them if they go high ground again.
Hello.
They TP'd, I don't see where.
Repeat up here.
I'm on the left, yeah.
Honest dead.
Nice. Just ball on cart. I can jump up there. 3, 2, 1. I'm taking Genji. Genji 1 on me. Brig cut off. Brig and bubble.
Got the pain.
This is where we're
Genji.
Nice. All coming high ground. All looking our supports. All low. Alright, good shit.
Looking better already.
Blocking the brig as she walks.
We got sleep in the ball.
I'm on supports. Supports are cut off.
Genji going on our sports.
Supports and Tracer are cut off.
Genji's purple. Genji dies.
Ball
I
behind
was
you
one
guys.
in here. I was one in here.
1-on-1.
Alright, Bell's behind Froggy.
Finds it.
We're good. We're good.
Alright, we're down 2.
Our team through. Okay, we back out.
Yeah,
We're gonna have mines soon.
we'll be back soon. We can nano.
You might want to back.
Wait, what are we nanoing?
I think nano. We're on Echo now.
Okay, I can go on, maybe I'll go on cart. I can go on their back line if we nano.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, nano me.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, I'm going.
Administered.
No, 1.
Go.
Echo tagged.
Echo next. Echo pokes, Echo 1.
Better.
Nice. Someone's on cart. Go cart.
Wild T4 sliding.
Just brig. Brig alone on cart 1. Nice.
Ball on cart.
Ball. What is he doing?
Ah, fuck, I dropped.
good question.
Ball is such a nothing.
Oh, wow.
No.
Like, it doesn't do anything ever.
Tracer will go down here. So
Can you?
he'll be down here.
We can look for a stick on one of the supports and I can blade.
I will.
That's fine.
Go low. I'm jumping out.
Can't even see anything.
Echo's half.
Where's their support?
First big. I think they're playing in there.
I stuck with brick.
Ball looking for our back.
Nice.
Ball in our back. Ball in our bubble. One
Auto
on
one,
there.
auto one.
Nice.
Is
Mercy,
he dead?
Church one. Nice.
Oh, I'm dead.
I have no
Yeah,
DPS.
can you get out?
Hey, you're
Yeah,
throwing.
I can get out. I'm fine. Relax, homie.
Stop throwing my
It's
game.
okay.
LOL, Ant.
I'm fine. They're all dead. Echo's coming high ground.
Okay. They have balls for sure.
And supports are walking down here. I'm on supports. I'm cutting off supports. Supports are low.
I'm dead.
Oh, 1. Nice. Freaking die. Nice. I'm looking.
Echo doing weird.
30 seconds.
Looking Echo. Nice. There's your neck. Pushing a Ray.
Oh, I just jumped into a box.
Keep fighting.
Nice. Just bob up. All up top.
I'm staying in the point. Oh, they're probably gonna try.
Where is
Nice.
ball?
I'm back. I'm gonna have rally soon.
They're on monkey now. Actually, they swapped.
They have copy.
Bro got back to
They're
10
spawn.
seconds. I'm holding blue instead of gray.
Custom cart.
Oh,
Their brig is man out. I'm just cutting out.
Got it. Echo.
We have lots of time.
We have nano. We wait for that bubble
We're
to
not
go.
dead. I
I'm
got
dropping.
Doing tracer.
Looking at brig 1.
Ana should be. Ana's left. Remember.
Ana cool. Yeah, Ana can die. Ana one.
Monkey's purple. We died. I was gonna die in cart.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
give in.
Alright, I'm gonna play on top of ship.
Guess it's my fault.
Echo's
Yeah, man, there
jumping.
too.
Echo's low. Oh,
Staying high ground.
Monkey's killing me.
Okay, just pull
I
back.
don't see you.
I got Ana.
Go out the door. Go out the door.
We're
go out the
even.
door.
We're even.
I'm
Okay, I'm coming back.
Getting bumped on by a brick and an echo. I'm dead.
I'm in aim.
I'm back.
We
We're
just
still
poke a
down
little.
one.
Can't do anything else.
I'm under attack. Taking care of
Breaks
Where's their supports playing?
in this room.
I can cut their supports off. I can go support.
Ana's here.
3, 2, 1. I'm going supports.
I don't know.
I don't want.
I think
You have to
I
break the
got-
bubble. Break the
got Ana.
bubble.
Getting attacked.
Breaks purpled.
Big 1.
Pulled out of that room. I'm in ship.
Christian Marie. Monkey alone on cart. Brick bubble.
Monkey low. Half.
Monkey 1. Nice. Echo on top. Low. Echo low on me. She's under. Nice.
I hate Echo.
She fucking
Can't follow that
disappeared.
character. The character's outside of my brainwave.
Keep fighting.
60
Let
seconds
me know if Nano. We can Nano Blade.
Alright.
I can take poke for Nano.
Bottom right or left.
Both supports trying to go top.
They have
left.
monkey. They have nano.
For Nano, I can stuff top
Yeah,
left.
copy.
If you're gonna walk there. Hey, I'm stuffing top left. I'm
They're
stuffing
all
top
purple.
left.
They're all purple. Oh my god.
I don't want. Alright.
I'm with you, Froggy. We stay.
Break bubble. I come back. I'm gonna echo. Break bubble. Here's the.
We have nano for next fight.
30 seconds remaining. Their time is short. Hold
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Nano Blade actually, so we can
Yeah,
save
if
for
it's
that.
back in time, I might have to do
I'll
something
look
else.
for a pulse.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I'll try to pulse one of their supports here as well.
Monkey low. Oh, monkey to primal. They have two monkeys on us.
Where's Genji?
Where's Genji? We need a Nano Blade. Looking at break. Break one. Target, I'm not there. Looking monkey, monkey knock card. Monkey.
You're right above all. I can't help. I guess fine. On the
Oh,
back.
Tracer one.
Tracer one.
Tracer one. Actual. Tracer no re.
Sister one, I'm looking monkey on cart.
Monkey.
Purple.
Monkey very low.
I'm going Ana. Ana one, Ana dead. Lucio on cart. Looking Lucio. Lucio one. Nice. Monkey next. Good shit.
Hey, nice work, team.
Alright. I'm gonna fucking say it. It looks like on defense, dive clicks for you guys. And that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. That's awesome.
Nice.
That's so awesome. I am gonna say your guys' retakes seem a little bit rough. You guys staggered a bit. But on defense, you guys seem to understand kind of finally that defense is actually like the easy one, and you don't have to play the game to win. And you guys are like not playing the game. That's great. And I do have one thing I want to let you know. On second point, you were holding spaceship. On retake, playing spaceship is fine. Do you know what I mean by retake?
Yeah.
Okay, on retake, playing spaceship is fine, but when you're just holding second on defense, you can just hold one of the four doorways. The typically top left is the best.
Yeah.
But the reason for that being is because if you play spaceship, you're gonna end up jumping there anyways. So why not just be there without wasting jump?
Yeah.
Also, if you hold top left, you can stand like pretty far on the edge, and if you stand on the edge, they won't be able to shoot you walking top left until they're like already on top of you. So that's where I like to hold. I think you should hold it too. Other than that, I think it's great. I think on attack we still have a bit of work. I mean, I didn't watch it. PSI, I think you have positioning stuff you could work on an attack, just so you know. And then I assume DPS, your engages could probably be a bit better. Kara, you could not stand a Widow for 10 years.
What do you mean? That's a good character. Like, let me have it before she's